Hello, Leader Readers. I'm Caitlin Mary Skaggs with The Leader. I am down here on Main Street in Festus today because it is Veterans Day. Thank you to all the brave men and women who have served our country. I'm going to give a special shout out to three who are on the Leader staff. That would be our sports editor, Russell Carando, one of our talented reporters, Kevin Carberry, and one of our photographers, Ron Rigdon. Thank you to them and all veterans in our community who have served. We are in Festus today on Main Street for the Veterans Parade that's coming from Festus High School. They stepped off about 11:30, so they should be coming down the street at any moment. We went live a couple minutes early because we don't want you to miss the start. As we wait, please feel free to give a shout out into the comments on one of your favorite veterans, someone you know, locally owned veteran business. We are across the street from Freedom Realty today, which is also a veteran-owned business, one of the veteran-owned businesses here in Festus. Again, I'm going to give a special shout out to the three veterans who are on the Leader staff, which is Russell, Kevin, and Ron. We are so grateful for their service, and we're grateful for everybody else's service, all the veterans who've served in our community. If you didn't look at last week's Leader, we did have our salute to veterans in the paper, so you can look at that online, look at that in last week's paper, and see all the wonderful veterans we have in our community. We are truly grateful for them. I'm also going to give a shout out to my two brother-in-laws. They are both veterans. Elijah is a Navy veteran, and Brady is an Army veteran. So shout out to them. But feel free to drop in the comments a veteran you'd like to give a special shout out to for thanking them for serving our country. So hopefully we'll start to see the Veterans Day Parade roll down Main Street any minute. They stepped off at 11:30 from Festus High School. So we're a couple minutes down the street and we're hoping to see them pop up at any moment. But like I said, if you haven't seen our salute to veterans, it was in last week's paper. You can go and check that out online, or just pulling up last week's Leader from your mailbox and looking through it. Just while we're waiting here, if you haven't renewed your Leader subscription recently, you must do that every 3 years. You have to do that every 3 years. It is free, will remain free, but we need you to resubscribe once every 3 years. So if you haven't, you can go on our website and hit Send Me the Leader, or give our office a call and we'll renew that subscription for you. But if you are just joining us now, we are on Festus Main Street for the Festus Veterans Day Parade that stepped off about 11:30 from Festus High School. So we are waiting for them to come down the street. Please go ahead and give a shout out in the comments to a family member veteran, a friend veteran, a veteran you know in the community, thanking them for their service. That's what today's all about. So we are waiting down the street here. I will flip you around. Here's where we're at in Festus. We have a number of parade watchers down the street here, all lined up on the street to see the parade. I will give another special shout out to the three veterans that we have on staff at The Leader, which is Russell Carando, Kevin Carberry, and Ron Rigdon. We are so grateful for their service, and we are grateful that they work at The Leader and share their talents with the community. I'm hoping that the parade starts creeping up the hill at any moment here. Like I said, they stepped off at the high school about 11:30. That's Festus High School, just down the street here. So we are waiting in great anticipation. We are hoping to see that parade creep up the hill at any moment. I don't want you guys to miss the start, so I've started it just a little bit early. If you're just joining us, this is the Festus Veterans Day Parade from Festus High School. They stepped off at the high school at 11:30. They're coming down Main Street here in Festus and should be coming up the street at any moment. The parade is, of course, to celebrate and honor all those brave men and women who have served in our military. And we thank them greatly for everything they've done, their sacrifice, their time, their service. If you have a veteran you know that you want to shout out in the comments, please do so. Wish them happy Veterans Day. We will shout out the veterans who work at the Leader, which is Russ, Kevin, and Ron. I'll also shout out my own brother-in-laws. Brady and Eli are both veterans, so thank all of them for their service. We are hoping to see that parade creep up the hill at any moment. The parade stepped off from Festus High School at 11:30. So we are just waiting for that to come up the hill, and they will come down Festus Main Street. If you haven't gotten a moment to look in last week's paper, we had our Salute to Veterans special section. So you can flip through those pages and see all of the men and women who bravely served in our military, who live in our communities, and we thank them for their service. You can check that out online at myleaderpaper.com, or of course that paper that is delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where you live. While we wait, if you have not renewed your Leader subscription, you need to do that. You have to renew once every 3 years to keep getting your Leader paper. We want you to keep getting that paper. You just have to fill out a quick form online or give us a call and say, keep sending me the Leader. We are waiting in great anticipation for that parade to come up Main Street, and we hope to see it soon. While you wait, you can take the time to shout out a veteran that you know in the comments and thank them for their service. Yes, the Veterans Day Parade is supposed to be coming. I am hoping this parade creeps up the hill at any moment now. If you are just joining us, we are on Main Street in Festus, waiting for the Veterans Day Parade to come by. The parade stepped off from Festus High School at 11:30, so we are here up on Main Street waiting for it to come by. We do want to take a moment and thank all the brave men and women from our community and all over the country who have served in the military. We greatly appreciate your service. I will give a special shout out to the veterans who work at The Leader, which is our sports editor, Russ Carando, our reporter, Kevin Carberry, and one of our photographers, Ron Rigdon. We thank each of them for their service and sharing their journalistic talents with our community. I will also give a special shout out to both of my brother-in-laws, Brady and Eli. Thank you for your service. We are hoping to see that parade creep up the hill at any moment. If you by chance didn't see in last week's Leader, we did have our Salute to Veterans special section highlighting all the wonderful veterans we have in our community. You can pick up a paper copy of the newspaper, of course, and look at that, or look online at myleaderpaper.com. While we wait, please feel free to thank a veteran that you know in the comments. I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it. That's what this day is all about, thanking the brave men and women who have served our country. We are so grateful for those who live in our community and all other veterans across the nation. We are hoping to see that parade creep up the hill at any moment. If you haven't seen the Festus Veterans Day Parade, it's always a wonderful parade. They stepped off at 11:30 from Festus High School and are coming down Festus Main Street. Hopefully, eventually, we will see them. The parade hasn't quite made it to us yet, but we are waiting with great anticipation. If you are just joining us, we are waiting for the Festus Veterans Day Parade to come down Main Street. They stepped off from Festus High School about 11:30. We are waiting with great anticipation to see them come up that hill and come by. The leader would like to thank all the veterans in our community and across the nation who have bravely served. We appreciate your sacrifice. There is a parade coming. Oh, it's coming. If you're just joining us, we are waiting with great anticipation for the Festus Veterans Day Parade. While we are waiting, please feel free to thank a veteran in the comments, or just even text a veteran, call a veteran, say thank you for their service. We appreciate all the veterans who have served in our community. And if you haven't read or looked at last week's Leader, we did have our Salute to Veterans special section in the paper. So you can grab last week's paper and flip through that and see all the veterans in our community who have served. We wish we could highlight every single one, but we were able to highlight several this year. And we also have it online for you to read at myleaderpaper.com. To see that parade pop up the hill at any moment, coming down Main Street from Festus High School. We are, if you're just joining us, waiting for the Festus Veterans Day Parade to be coming down Main Street. We're excited. There's lots of parade watchers behind us here. So I'm excited to see the community turn out for this, and a way to show our gratitude and appreciation to all the brave men and women who have served in our community. If you haven't had a moment to look through our Salute to Veterans special section in last week's paper, I encourage you to do so. You can read it in the paper, which you hopefully got in the mail last week. If not, you can read it online at myleaderpaper.com. And if you didn't get the paper last week, you can subscribe for free. You do have to renew your subscription once every 3 years to keep getting it in the mail for free. But we want you to have that local community news, so please do that. I will take a moment to shout out several veterans that I know that I am deeply appreciative for their service. And those 3 of them are on the Leader staff. Our reporter, Kevin Carberry, our sports editor, Russell Carando, and one of our photographers, Ron Rigdon. We are so grateful for your guys' service. Both my brother-in-laws, Brady and Eli, are also veterans, so I give a special shout out to them. Hopefully the parade will pop up the hill coming down Main Street at any moment. Have you seen the parade? Is it coming down?
I hear them.
Okay, they're coming then.
I'm a Navy veteran myself.
Oh, well, thank you for your service.
You work at the Leader?
I do work at the
I
Leader.
graduated with Peggy.
Oh, with Peggy. Okay. Well, if you're just joining us, we've started to hear whisperings of the parade coming down the street, so it is close. We are excited to see it come down Main Street here in Festus. They stepped off from Festus High School and should be coming down Main Street near Main and Walnut at any moment. So we are excited to see the parade come down the street. We are also, all of us at the Leader are very grateful for all the veterans in our community who have served. And we take today to honor their sacrifice. We are hopeful to see this parade any minute now. Thanks everyone for joining us. We are waiting for the Festus Veterans Day Parade to come down Main Street. While we wait, please feel free to shout out a veteran that you know and appreciate in the comments. From everyone at the Leader, we are thankful to all the veterans in our community and across the nation who have bravely served. We are particularly grateful for 3 veterans who work at the Leader. That's Russ Carando, Kevin Carberry, and Ron Rigdon. We are grateful for their service and lucky to have them on staff at the Leader. If you're just joining us, I'm Caitlin Mary with The Leader, and I am down here on Festus Main Street waiting for the Festus Veterans Day Parade to come down. They stepped off about 11:30 from Festus High School, and we are waiting for them to roll down Main Street. So from everyone, myself and everyone at The Leader, we are so appreciative of all the veterans in our community who have served. We are so thankful for their brave sacrifice. If you haven't read last week's Leader, you can pick up a copy, and our Salute to Veterans section is in there. You can read it, obviously paper copy that we hope you got in the mail, or you can pick up at a couple stores around Jefferson County. If not, you can read it online at myleaderpaper.com. So we are so grateful for all the veterans in our community and across the nation who have bravely sacrificed their service. So today we thank them, and we'll hopefully have a parade here in a couple minutes. They stepped off from Festus High School at 11:30. We are on Main, and I think we're having, I thought we had a connection problem there for a moment, but I think we're good. While we wait, please take a second to thank a veteran that you maybe know in the comments section, or thank all vets, or give out a special shout out to a veteran-owned business, whatever you would like. We will shout out three special veterans who work at The Leader, which is Russ Corando, Kevin Carberry, and Ron Rigdon. We are thankful for their service and thankful to have them on staff. Flip you around here. We're waiting for that parade to roll through at any moment. We are hopeful. It's always a nice parade to watch every year. I am hearing some honking, so I believe the parade is almost to us. Yes, I can hear the parade loud and clear now. If you are just joining us, we are down on Festus Main Street waiting for the Festus Veterans Day Parade to roll on down to celebrate all the brave men and women who have sacrificed for our country. We are greatly appreciative of them. So we are waiting for that parade. While we wait, I will shout out a couple special veterans to The Leader, which is 3 staff members, Kevin Carberry, Russell Corando, and Ron Rigdon, who all are on our staff and are also veterans. We thank them for their service, and we are so lucky to have them on our staff. I will also specially shout out my brother-in-laws, Brady and Eli, who are also both veterans. We should be seeing that parade come up this hill at any moment now. Please feel free to give a special shout out to a veteran you know in the comments, or even a locally owned veteran business here in our community. We are across from Freedom Realty, which is a veteran-owned business here in Festus, on Festus Main Street, waiting for the Veterans Day Parade to come down. I hear it coming. I believe we should be seeing it any moment now. Oh, I see the first bit of flashing lights coming up the hill. If you haven't had a moment to look at our paper from last week, we had our Salute to Veterans special section in the paper. I encourage you to take a moment and look through that special section at all the amazing men and women who have served from our community. We are so grateful. The Veterans Day Parade is coming down. Of course. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but right at the crest of the hill, there's a police officer there. So the parade is almost to us. We are waiting in great anticipation for it to roll down Main Street here. We have some Festus police officers who are probably gonna make sure they have no traffic issues coming through. If you are just joining us, we are waiting on the edge of our seat here on Festus Main Street. Oh, I think here comes the parade possibly. We are on Festus Main Street for the Festus Veterans Day Parade. They stepped off from Festus High School and will be coming down Main Street here, hopefully at any moment. From myself and everyone at the Leader, we would like to greatly thank all the veterans in our community, all the brave men and women who have served from Jefferson County, Eureka, Wildwood, but also across the nation. I see the parade, guys. It's coming. And you're just joining us. The parade is in sight. The Festus Veterans Day Parade is coming down Main Street. We are right here at Main and Walnut. And from myself and everyone at the Leader, we would like to thank all the brave men and women from our community who have served. We greatly appreciate it. are just joining us, the parade is here. This is the Festus Veterans Day Parade. They stepped off from Festus High School and are coming down Main Street. We are at Main and Walnut right now, and the parade is coming down, and we would like to thank all the veterans in our community, men and women who have bravely sacrificed for our country. We are so grateful. We have some horses here. Hello. Hi. If you are just joining us, this is the Festus Veterans Day Parade. They stepped off from Festus High School, and they are coming down Main Street. Myself and everyone from the leader is so grateful for all of those who have served in our community, and we take today as a special day to recognize them. We have a Desert Storm veteran here. If you are just joining us, we are live from Festus Main Street for the Festus Veterans Day Parade. It stepped off from the high school after the Veterans Day Assembly. And from everyone at the leader, we are so grateful for all the veterans in our community who have served. Looks like we have an army truck here. And lots of motorcycles. This is the end of the parade. We just got a couple more motorcycles here. If you haven't, please take a look at our Salute to Veterans special section that was in last week's paper, so we can honor and celebrate all the amazing and brave men and women from our community who have served. And from myself and everyone at the Leader, happy Veterans Day.